All right, what's going on, guys? What's going on? We are live. Okay, let's go live on Instagram too at the same time. Well, let's go. Let's see if we can make this happen too. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, so I should be live on Instagram and I should be live with you guys right here on YouTube. Okay, Xander man here. Y'all ready? Let's go. This is 2024, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna go through my presentation real quick, guys, and let you know my 2 or 3 big takeaways from, of course, this book right here, $100 Million Leads, Alex Hormozi. Okay, and then I'm gonna open it up for Q&A and coaching, free coaching. Come on now, let's go. All right, so let's do a recap. Okay, so the way this works. This is your first time here. The way this works, it's a brand new book club for 2024. Every single month, we're going to dive into a new book. So this book of the month right now is $100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozi, okay? And maybe in about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, I'll let you know what February's book of the month is. I give you a hint. You know what I tell you guys right now? Hold on, let me find it. Next month, we're going to stay the same. We're going to do $100 million offers. That's going to be in February. Okay. I'll let you know about March later. Okay. So anyways, we're focused on leads. You have to have leads in your business. Or your business, number one, can't even exist, much less grow. Okay. So let me give you guys, let's do a recap from last week. Okay. By the way this works, we do this once a week. Right now, originally it's supposed to be every Wednesday at this time, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, we did it last Wednesday. Yesterday, I couldn't be on because I've had some other things I had to take care of right away. Okay. So we're doing it tonight. And then next week, I've got another situation. So we're going to be doing it either Tuesday or Thursday. I'll let you guys know. And then we'll be back. We'll be back on Wednesday. So for right now, let's go ahead and jump into a recap from last week. So there's 5 sections in the book. There's 5 Wednesdays in this month. So we did section 1 last week. So this week we're doing section 2. Then I give you guys the reading assignment for the following week, which is going to be section 3, which is a pretty large section. Okay. So let's jump into it. Let's go. Let's jump into it. Let's see. Recap from week 1 or section 1 or last week. Okay. So let's hop into that. All right. I'm glad you guys are here. Wonderful. Okay, and by the way, if you have any questions while I'm doing this quick presentation, put your questions below in the comment section, and I will answer your questions. Or you can just write down your question, and when I open up the floor, you guys can come up and you can ask in person. Okay, whether that's here or on Instagram. Okay, all right. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna move me out of the way so you guys can see the whole screen much better. Okay. So he talks about the problem that this book solves. Okay. This is a recap from last week. And what it solves is that leads, lots of leads. The problem is that we don't have enough leads. Okay. And the solution is to get leads and lots of leads. All right. And how does this book solve it? To make more money, you've got to grow your business. You can only grow your business in 2 ways. Get more customers and make those customers worth more. And he gets more into that later in the book about how to make them worth more or make your leads worth more. Okay. And another part he talked about was you get more customers by these 4 ways: more leads, better leads, cheaper leads, and reliably. Think from lots of places. So there's more than one place to get leads. Okay. And the bottom line here is, all else being equal, when you double your leads, you double your business. More, better, cheaper, reliable. Okay. Now let's get to section 2. Let's get into section 2. All right. This is a little quick recap. from 1, and now let's get in section 2. And section 2, and this is inside the book also, this little roadmap, if you will. Okay. So in section 2, it's about understanding advertising and understanding leads. Okay. Well, actually, chapter 3 or section 3 gets more into understanding leads. But here it's just understanding the overall idea of advertising. Okay. So here's this is really good. He's gonna give you 2 different ways of engaging your leads, because you don't just want just regular leads, you want engaged leads. Okay, so you can go from your core offer right to your sale, but you're gonna have low trust. You haven't built up enough trust, because as I always say, you come back on camera, as I always say, what? Business equals relationship. Business equals relationships. So you have to build the know, like, and trust factor. So you could go straight from putting an offer out there in the marketplace, but you're going to get very few conversions, okay? Because you have to build trust. So going back to his example here, you go straight from your core offer to your sale, you can have low trust, and you're not going to have that many people break over. But this is why leads are so important right here. This example here. No trust. With the lead magnet, you can make a mini offer, and that builds high trust because people had a chance to experience you and that you got them a result. Then you can bring in your core offer. Okay. And now you can be able to increase your sales or increase your probability of having more sales. Okay. So you guys got that. You got that point. Now this is good. This is something that I think Alex is the first person I've heard give this next principle. And it is so freaking true. And you should always think this way, because let me just stick to the book. So I got some things I want to share with you, but let me just stick to the book. Okay. Problem, solution. Problem, solution. Problem, solution. Every single day, people have problems. But also, every single day, there's someone to solve that problem. Should I give you a personal example? Let me think. Okay. So yesterday when I was supposed to be on here, and I wasn't on here. Now this is just family talking, okay? Family. I don't get too personal, but yesterday I was supposed to be on here, and I couldn't be on here because for some reason a hot water tank went out. And when you see water at the bottom, that's not good. So we had to call someone out to give us an estimate and get everything fixed. It's still not quite fixed yet. It'll be fixed tomorrow. But we had to go to a few places. If you saw my Instagram, I was at a hardware store, Lowe's. I had to go buy a 2,000. Okay, $2,500 for a water heater. Okay. Okay. That's too much information. But my point I'm making is that we had a problem, and there was a solution. There's a solution for every single problem out there. You just got to find a solution. So my solution was going to Lowe's, and also we checked out Home Depot. But we're gonna have a new water heater tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, not tonight. No hot water tonight. Zero. No hot water tonight. Okay, it's all good. So, but that's why I couldn't be on here yesterday. Hey, how you doing? Okay, that's why I couldn't be on here yesterday, because I had to handle that. That took priority. But we're here now. But here's my big aha from Alex, because there's so many gems in this book. Every problem has a solution. We are in business. Think about this now. We are in business to solve a problem. And let me add a little bit more to that. You are in business to solve a problem for a profit. Because you can solve problems all day long. But if you run in a business, you better solve that problem for a profit, okay? Or you won't be in business too long. Because this is not a non-profit. This is for profit. And so When you solve, now this next slide is really, really good. Every product, every service has a cycle. And you should always think about, let me just show you. Let me move out the way so you can see it better. There we go. No, hold on, let me see. Yeah. Can you see that, guys? Can you see that really good? Because if you look at that, what it's saying is that you start here with the problem, you solve it. But every time you solve a problem, there's another problem that you create. And every time you solve that problem, there's another problem. You follow me? And it's not a bad thing. For example, if you go to the store and buy a toy for your kids, guess what that toy is going to need? Batteries. So you buy the toy, but now you got a problem because the toy needs batteries to make it operate. And if you want to, you can get those batteries that rechargeable batteries. You don't have to keep going back and buying batteries over and over again. So that rechargeable battery plate solves that problem. You follow me? So every time you solve one problem, there's another problem. So when you start doing your business, as you're doing business, always think about what's going to be my client's next problem, and have that solution in place before they have that problem, because you can anticipate they're going to have that problem. So that's just my little aha from that small section of the book that I want to share with you. Always think about how can you solve the problem, and then once that problem is solved, what is the next problem they're going to have that you can solve? Meaning, in my methodology, or some of the things I share with you guys, especially in the coaching business, there's levels, right? There's levels to the game. And once you help your client at this level, they want to grow and go to the next level. Have a solution for them at that next level, because every level, there's a new devil. So you got to have a solution to help them overcome that next devil, or they're going to be stuck at that level. Then when they hit that level, there's going to be another level, and another level, and another level. We see this in life. When you go to school, you start the first grade. Then there's the second grade, third grade, fourth grade. When you're 10 years old, the problems you have as a 10-year-old is not the same as the problems you're going to have as a 15-year-old. It's a 20-year-old. It's a 25-year-old. So always think about in advance, how can I solve my client's problem in advance? Every problem has a solution, but every solution creates a new problem. Okay, let me move on. Okay, all right. All right, so next, another big thing he talked about in the book was about the 3 types of lead magnets, okay? And one is like it can reveal a problem. Another one is more like a free trial. So a free trial be more like, but you know what, like what Kajabi has. I'm with Kajabi, you guys know that. If you guys want to sign up for, well, right now, real quick, Kajabi has a $99 special, 3 months of Kajabi for $99. Use my link, xanderman.com/Kajabi. But outside of that special offer they have between now and the 25th of January, you can DM me for more information. You can DM me, or just go to xanderman.com/Kajabi. But Kajabi normally has a 14-day trial. You get to try out the software. And by the way, if you don't know what Kajabi is, you should know what Kajabi is. It's an all-in-one business platform for your business. You gotta have a system and a platform to run your online business. Kajabi is the best place in the world. All in one, everything is there. But they have a 14-day trial. But with my link, when they're not running a special, you can get a 30-day special. So that's what he's saying here about the free trial. You get 14 days of the free trial. You get to try it out, and then if you like it and it benefits you, and it gets you the results that your business wants, and then you continue on with that trial. And everyone has free trials out there. And lastly, he talked about the free step 1 of blank, like 1 of 10, 1 of 5, whatever it might be. So if you got like 10 steps, that's the solution to the client's problem. The first step you give away for free. For example, I get a client of mine who's working on, we're working hard too, working on creating their course. Their course has about, it's going to end up with, I think, about 10 modules. And we're going to give away the first module as a lead magnet. So when people enjoy that first module, we can go to the next page. Hey, listen, if you enjoy that, you want to go deeper and learn more, then they can go ahead and purchase the course. So that's what he's talking about here. Okay. So again, let me see what we got next. Oh, delivery. Okay, this I'm gonna go through this real quick. Go read the book for this one, okay, guys? But because we're moving, I want to catch up so I can do some Q&A with you guys. But delivery mechanism, he gives 4 examples. One is software. Okay, remember I just told you about Kajabi? That is a software, and that's a good example as a delivery mechanism. Information, and we know we do that all the right now. This is information, right? You can deliver your lead magnet in the form of information. And in a way, my book club is a lead magnet. You know, people sign, they opt in, and now I have their name and email, and I can communicate to them. Hey guys, we got this is the book of the month. And also, as you go into it, you'll see that I also have a membership on the other end that people can join. They can do the book club VIP version of this. Okay, for the community, for the membership. You have services. Okay, that's another way you can deliver your lead magnet through services. I'll give you a quick example. Myself, in the beginning, many years ago, I would offer free coaching services. And then once people come in and get to experience me as a coach, then I would say, okay, if you want to continue this relationship, if you want to go deeper, if you want me to help you more, I have a coaching package, or I have additional coaching sessions. And, you know, fortunately for me, people signed up, you know, and they're still signing up. You know, I'm getting more and more away from one-on-one coaching, but I'm still taking them, you know, a limited amount. Okay, and then lastly, physical products. Okay, so that's another way. When we go to the mall, or you go out and about, you know, Costco is a good example, I guess, where they give you the little taste, like sausages on one of those what do you call them? Toothpick sticks. You get to taste it. They give you little samples. You know, oh, this is good, and then you go buy the product. You know, but that's something that's done on a regular basis. Okay, physical products. People give you like the appetizer, and then you go buy the meal. Yeah, cool. I think, is that it? No, that's not it. We got action steps. Okay, good. So he give action steps. Number 1, if you're struggling to get leads, make an amazing lead magnet. Oh, that is so good. I wish I could delve more into that, but let me give you guys the steps so we can get into the Q&A and the coaching. So that's step 0, actually. Step 1, figure out the problem you want to solve for the right customer, because every customer is not right for you, and you're not right for every customer. Make sure your lead magnet solves the problem for the right customer that you want to attract for your core offer or your main offer. All right. Figure out how you want to solve it. Okay. And let me see. Step 3. What's step 3? Figure out how to deliver it. We talked about those 4 different ways to deliver it. Make the name interesting and clear, meaning don't try to get fancy. Simplicity there's a lot of power in simplicity. Make it clear, not confusing. All right. And then make it easy to consume. Depending on your client and what you're offering, there's 3 main ways to consume things: audio, visual, audio, whether it's an audiobook or podcast, visual, video, mainly video, or maybe a physical product, and how some people consume through reading, like a blog. Okay, so think of it from that perspective. Number 6, make sure it's darn good. Man, that's very important. Meaning, don't give fluff. Make it good stuff. Okay, you want to make sure your lead magnet, even though you're offering it for free, you want to make sure that it's so good people are willing to pay for it. But they're not going to pay for it. You want to give it to them for free. But if you give them some junk, first impressions are lasting, and your lead magnet is your first impression. It's putting forth your best foot forward. So you want to, because you never get a second chance to make a first good impression. You know that, right? So your lead magnet is the first impression they get of you and the value that you're going to deliver to them. So you want to make it, like he says, make it darn good, okay? Because If they say, wow, if this is that good, what else? The rest of the stuff must be really good. But if you don't make it good, then why should they believe the rest of your stuff is going to be good? Let me see. I want to make sure. Let me see how I'm going to say that. I said business equals relationship. Gentlemen, remember back in the day when we was out there in the dating game and you want to date someone, you put in your best stuff, right? And you want to make a first good impression. That's your lead. You are the lead magnet. And if she's not impressed with you when she first meets you, why should she go on a date with you? And if you do get that first date, meaning she gets to taste you, she gets to try you out, and you're no good, she's not going to want to go on a second date. So first impressions are lasting. That's what your lead magnet is, like almost your introduction to having a relationship with your customer. So your lead magnet has to be, like you said, make sure it's darn good. Okay, enough already. All right, lastly, tell them what to do next and why it's a good idea to do it. But tell them what to do next, why it's a good idea, and do it clearly and do it often, meaning your call to action. Don't make it complicated, make it simple. Click here, type here, DM me here. Make it very easy for them to take the next step. CTA, call to action. Make it very easy for them to take action on what you want them to do next so you guys can have a relationship. Okay? Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, so a good lead magnet does 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why 4? Because it's 2024. No, I'm joking. That's it. Was 4 things. There was just 4 things. Okay, I didn't make up 4 things. That's actually in the book. Okay, there's 4 things, but I thought it was great because it's 2024. 4 things. Okay, all right. Okay, number 1. Engage ideal customers when they see it. Okay, so your lead magnet should engage your ideal customer when they see it. They say, oh, I want this. Soon they see your lead magnet, they see the benefit, right? They see the value. They want it right away. Okay. Number 2, gets more people to engage. Hey. Okay. All right. Because the way he wrote that. Okay. So it gets more people to engage than your core offer alone. Okay, so your lead magnet should get more people to engage than your core offer alone. When you do your lead magnet, say 100 people take advantage of your lead magnet. Everyone is not going to go for your core offer. Only a small percentage will. Okay. And I think the industry standard is 2%, 3%. You're doing very good. So if 100 people took advantage of your lead magnet, think about that. Only 2%, 3% may convert over. Okay, so you don't want to lead them to your core offer. You want to lead them to a lead magnet so you can build a relationship with them at first. Okay, and build that know, like, and trust, what we talked about earlier. Okay, and it's valuable enough that they consume it. So not that just want it, but no matter what it is, whatever your lead magnet is, they know that it's going to create a result for them and change their lives, and create a transformation. So they're going to want to consume it. In other words, they're going to want to use it. Okay. What's the point of them downloading your ebook or watching a video training of yours and it just sits on the shelf? Your lead magnet should be so good that they know that if I consume this lead magnet, it's going to change my life. It's going to solve one of my problems. So we are in the business of what? Solving problems for a profit. All right. And lastly, number 4, makes the right people more likely to buy. So the beautiful thing about a lead magnet is that it attracts the right people and also pushes away the wrong people. It's a beautiful thing because there's people you don't want on your email list. There's people you don't want to engage with because they're not right for you. You want the right people at the right time so you can solve their problem. And then remember, that solution is going to create another problem, which you already have figured out in advance because you have another product or service ready to solve that next problem. All right. Okay, what's next? Next up, here we go. Okay, so we've armed ourselves with a powerful lead magnet. Now I'll show you the 4 ways we can advertise it. In other words, now that we have the stuff, not the fluff, we got to tell people about it. So let's go out there and get some leads. So chapter 3 or section 3 is going to be all about how do we get more leads. Okay. In fact, let me just double check. Let me see how he titled the 3rd chapter. It is titled right here, Get Leads. Okay. I said get more leads, but he just said get leads. In fact, you're gonna that get more leads. You're gonna hear more about that from me next week, because I got a free webinar coming up on how you can get more leads. But we'll talk about that later. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's the I think that's it. Let me just double check. Yeah, see, thank you. Okay, cool. All right, let's bring me back. Here I am. All right, what's up, everybody out there? So yeah, let me see how we doing on time. Oh, okay, it took me like a half an hour to get through that one. Wow, because next week, man, chapter 3 is huge. So there's gonna be some stuff I'll deal with section 3 when we get to next week. But anyways, hope you guys got a lot out of that. Okay, if you don't have the book, pick it up, man. Amazon.com. It's called $100 Million Leads. You got to get leads, guys, for your business. Okay, or even to grow your channel. You know, even on YouTube, if you're like, oh, I got a YouTube channel and that's my strategy. Getting more subscribers, getting more leads, in a way, right? But you really want to get them off of YouTube and onto your email list. And that's another process. That's another subject matter. We're talking about leads now. We're not talking about emails. But eventually, you got to get those leads on your email list. And your email list is your most valuable asset in your business. But we're talking about leads, which is pretty much the lifeblood of your business. If you don't have leads, you don't have a business. Okay, so let's go to the chat. Let's go talk to some people. Hello, everybody over there. Is this working? Is this Instagram? And I'm also on YouTube Live. Is it working? I think I'm on Facebook Live too, or Facebook, wherever. Yeah. Anyways, let's talk to the people out here. All right, guys. So it's 5 o'clock right now. We got about a good half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. Right now, I want to answer your questions, or do some free coaching if you want some free coaching, or if you just want to come up and say what's up. You can do that too. So I'm going to try to have some fun here. I'm going to try to talk to you here, and I'm going to try to talk to you on Instagram. If you want to go on Instagram Live with me, send me a request. If you want to go here live with me, I'm going to put in the chat the link for you to come up. And then I'm going to go see if I can read all your comments and stuff. So let me put an invite here. Okay, let me see. That's in the chat there. Let me see. Okay, cool. So if you want to come up here on the screen with me here on YouTube, there's the link. And you can come up and talk to me. And hold on, by the way, hold on. If you guys have read the book, which is great, if you read the book and you read chapter 2 or section 2 of the book, come on up here and give me your takeaways. Give me your 1, 2, or 3 takeaways or your insights that you got from the book. Okay? All right. So good stuff. All right, cool. Let's go to the top. What's up, Sean? Sean's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Sean? I love it. I love it. I love it. Coach Mary. What's up, Coach Mary? What's going on? How are you? It's so nice to see everybody here. This is good. That's good. Let me see. Cool. What's up, Instagram? I'm over here talking to Instagram. What's up? Bring the joy. I see you out there. I see you, Marielle. Hello, how are you? Good stuff, guys. I see you. Hey, what's up, Michael? How you doing, man? And Pihu. Okay, how are you? How are you? Hello there. Alma, what's going on? She's in the house. Andrea's in the house. Rosie's in the house. What's up, guys? How are you doing out there, guys? So yeah. So talk to me, guys. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Come on. Yes, thank you, Coach Mary. You know, and you know what, guys? I hope you're ready for this. If you're not ready for it, you can put it on the shelf, but you're gonna. This is a bridge you got to cross. If you're gonna make money online, you have to get leads. So this is a bridge you got to cross. I want to make it very simple for you guys, make it easy for you. I think out of all the resources out there in regards to understanding leads. I think Alex Hormozi is one of the best ones out there, so that's why I chose that book as the resource for understanding leads. And he's pretty good. He's really good. So, so that's why I chose him as the book of the month. And then, then we got to talk about offers. No, so that's next month. Okay. Because if you don't have offers, you cannot make sales. But you got to get leads so that you can make an offer. So it's all tied together. So yeah, any questions out there, guys? Any questions? Talk to me. Don't be shy. Question. Come on, talk to me. All right. Hey there, Impact. How are you? Come on in. Come on in. You're welcome to join me. I'm on YouTube Live, so you can come on here and hop on the screen with me, or you can request to talk to me here on Instagram Live. So come on in, guys. Talk to me. Q&A. Let's go. This is Q&A. This is your time now. This is your time. We already did the presentation, and now it's up to you guys. And get some free coaching. Get some free coaching. Listen, I mainly coach on confidence, obviously. Confidence, personal development, mindset, and starting, building, and growing your online business. But I used to do a lot of relationship coaching. I'm going to bring that back later in the summer. So whatever you guys want to talk about, come on, let's go. We can talk. The main thing is, for me, is mindset, or you could say confidence, online business, and relationships. So anything you guys want to ask around that or coaching around that, I got you. So don't be shy. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give more in 2024. Be more, do more, give more. And part of the process of giving more is giving you guys more content like this, more coaching, more information. But more important than more information is implementation of the information. Because that's my specialization. My specialization is a coach. My specialization is implementation. Now, you'll get great information. I can give you that for sure. But my thing is the implementation of the information that creates the transformation. And the biggest thing you're gonna get from me is the implementation, because the transformation will take care of itself. All right. So okay, cool. You're going to the gym, right? Hey man, you gotta get your exercise in, but you could still come on here for like 2 minutes and say what's up. Request to come live. Come on in, man. It's all good. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. I struggle with finding the right customer. Do you have any tips for getting clear on your clients? Hey, Terry Wade Thompson's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I think me and Terry have a podcast to do next week, so I'm excited about that. I think, yeah. So yeah, we got a recording to do next week. I think Terry is it Tuesday, right? And I forget what time because I'm not looking at my schedule right now. But if you want to put the link in here, I can let people know where to go and what time to go. So we're gonna me and Terry, man, when we get together, it's on fire. Okay. So good. And you're doing a recording with Mary tomorrow. Great. Drop the link in, man, so we can push it out there. And let me go back up here to this question here. Okay, so Sean says, I struggle with finding the right customer. Do you have any tips for getting clear on your clients? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna give you normally I give so many different ideas and tips and strategies. And I told myself in 2024, give 1 or 2 and let that be enough for you to go out there and operate on that. So let me give you 2. Okay, not give you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes I over deliver. Okay. So let me give you 2. Hey, you know what, Sean, by the way, would you like to come up and so we can kind of like go back and forth in person and then me trying to answer through text? Can you come up? It'd be better if we can chop it up in person. So that way it's in real time and I can feed off that much better. Let's see what we got here. Let me know if you can come up, Sean. If you're not, I answer it this way. Tuesday 16th at 3 p.m. Okay, so Terry and I, we're going to be on Tuesday on 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific. All right, cool. He's good. This is good. Sean is coming up, guys. This is nice because this is we're both coaches, so I love it because I believe every coach should have a coach, and we all can learn from each other. So this is going to be exciting. So Sean is going to come up, and guys, this is where you can go to check out Terry Wayne Thompson. He's a wonderful guy. He's a leadership coach, a great guy in his own right. And Mary is going to be being interviewed on this show tomorrow, and I'm going to be there on Tuesday, 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern. So that's going to be exciting. That is going to be super exciting. And let me do this. Let me do that there. I'm getting ready for Sean, man. You know, I got to get my note. I got to get my notes out. I got to get my little notes out because things just come to me in the middle of speaking. Cool. All right, here we go. So let me see. Let me bring my man up. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Sean?
Hey, Zan. How's it going, man?
Good. I'm gonna pop you over here. There we go. Much better. Good, man. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, super good. This is like the block and tackle of marketing, right? You got to get the basics before you can run the plays.
You know what? And the fundamentals are always necessary.
Yep.
I mean, no matter how great an athlete is or whoever, guess what they always practice? The fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch, I watch, everything now, but I used to watch Michael Jordan. And before any game started, what were they doing? Practicing layup, practicing free throws. They weren't practicing all the fancy stuff. They were practicing basics, the fundamentals. And every business has to do that too. We have to keep practicing the fundamentals. And getting leads are definitely fundamentals, niche fundamentals, So great. Okay, I think Terry got to run, but thank you so much, Terry. Thank you so much. All right, cool. Let me see what we got here. Okay, good. All right, so let's talk about this. Let me put your question up. Let me toss your question up back up here again. Here we go. And you know what? And I think this is going to serve a lot of us out there, guys. Mm-hmm. So he said he struggled with finding the right customer. Do you have any tips for getting clear on your clients? Okay, so to me, I'm a big believer in this. Your customers are a reflection of you. So once we get clear on who we are and what we bring to the table, so to speak, or what we bring to the earth, we are here to serve. And we can't serve in every single capacity. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn this off. Right? There we go. Good. I'm gonna turn that off so I can think. All right, cool.
It's catchy.
It's a subconscious thing. I have a background as an entertainer, music, DJ, and so music is always a part of everything I do. And but yeah, it music soothes the soul, man. So I like happy music. That has a little bit of energy in it, but not too much. For this type of setting. Unless we're ready to party, and dance. I got some little job. Turn down for what? No, okay, let me stop. Or some Usher. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so
making me relive college, man.
Come on, So yeah, number one, because we're serving. The best way to serve is based on who you are. And because there's so many different ways of doing that. So here I am. This is how let me leave your question up there. That'd be good. Leave your question up there so we can, people that's coming in and didn't see it, I want them to be able to see it and see what we're actually talking about. Okay. So finding your right customer in a way they find you. So I'm gonna give you three. I'm gonna give you a philosophical answer. It's a 3 piece. I'm gonna give you a philosophical answer. I'm gonna give you a principle answer and then a practical answer. So the philosophical answer is you attract who you are. So I don't even worry about the customers out there. My job is to be who I am supposed to be. So as a coach, okay, so for example, we're coaching. There's so many different type of coaches out there, but I know that my calling is to be a confidence coach, not a fitness coach. One of my buddies up here, he's going to the gym right now. He may have a coach, but he may have a fitness coach. That's not my domain. Someone else they may have a health coach or a life coach or a people that cook, culinary coach. There's so many different type of coaches out there. Even in sports, you got because we talk about Michael Jordan. As great as Phil Jackson is, he can't coach baseball.
Mm-hmm.
As great as Phil Jackson is, he can't go coach Mike Tyson in boxing, or he can't go coach football. Because you follow me. So you're going to attract those type of people based on who you are. So that's the philosophical side of it. That's why we, as human beings, period, whether you're coaching or whatever you might be doing, we have to know ourselves and get very clear on who we are. And then number two, the principal part of it is that we know that we're not for everybody and everybody's not for us. And so we kind of go, let me flip over principle and go to practical.
Okay.
We go where our fish are at. We go where there's, because if as fishermen, right, we're going to have a certain bait or that lead magnet to attract people to us. They're not going to come to us. We have to go to them. That's the practical side of it. But the beautiful thing about the philosophical side of it, of you being who you already are, when you show up where they're at, you're already that person. So, oh man, I've been looking for a guy just like you. But you can't go show up over there and you're not the person that needs to be there. Like you have to be, it's more than just being in the right place at the right time, but being the right person in the right place at the right time. Because you could be in the right place at the right time, but if you're not the right person, it's like we're not connecting. Why come we're not connecting? Doggone it. But if you be who you're supposed to be, when you do go show up where they're at, then those fish are going to bite. They're going to bite that bait. You follow me? And so now let's go back to the middle about the principle part of it. And this is a tough one because there's another P I'm not talking about is profits. And people do need to make money. But the principle of the thing is be authentic. Do not change who you are. Because there's enough out there for everybody. So you have a certain principle, you stand on that principle. Because how else you're going to be happy if you're just out there, and I know you're not like this, but I'm speaking to everybody else. If you're just out there and you don't have any principles to guide you, then you'll just, let me go ahead and do this. You'll do things out of your character. Even if you get success, you're not going to be happy with it because you know it's not you. Then that whole that imposter syndrome sits in because like you're not congruent with who you are. So that's the principal piece of it. You follow me? So in getting clear on your clients, they're an extension of you. Like right now, I'm talking about. Well, let's look at what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. There's so many gossip YouTube channels out there. There's so many drama-based YouTube channels out there. There's people out there talking about therapy and this and that and this and that. And I say, you know what? I want my YouTube channel to be an extension of me. I want to talk about business. I want to talk about how to help people start and grow, build their business. I want to talk about mindset and confidence. I've got some stuff coming up. Woo! On the money mindset, because I have to work more on my money mindset. If I have to work more on my money mindset, I know there's people out there that's going to work on their money mindset. And guess what? As I start talking more about money mindset, guess what I'm going to attract? People that need to work on their money mindset. This is 2024. When I said, be more, do more, give more, we're going to give more value, but we're also going to do more. But we need to make more money out here. I don't care what level you're at. Everybody want to go to the next level. If you're doing six figures, you want to do. If you're doing six figures, you want to do multiple six figures. If you're doing 1 million, you want to do 2 million. It's just and that's on the money side. But we all should have that drive in us to get better. I remember Les Brown taught me many, many years ago. No matter how good you are, you can always better your best. Because we're here to grow and develop and expand and get better. And So yeah, I think if you just start with that, at least having that in your mind, because the right customer is they're looking for you. There's always somebody out there for us, and there's enough out there for everybody. And the beautiful thing I love about what we're doing is because we have a global business. So, and I'm
Mhm.
fortunate to have clients from Africa, from Asia, from all over. I'm very fortunate because YouTube puts you out there in such a way that people can connect with you all from all over the world. So your client base is not just in one place. And because as human beings, we all have similar, we really have the same needs, wants, and desires. Everybody want to be successful and happy. Everybody. I never met a
Mhm.
person who doesn't have that desire. Even the people who say they don't, they're lying because they just gave up, they lost hope. And so now I know that okay, you came to me and you say you don't. Are you kidding me? I know you're out of touch. And so the first thing I do is let's get them some hope back. And once they start having hope, and because when people feel hopeless and helpless, they give up. But once I start inspiring that hope back in them, all of a sudden they start having dreams again. They start having desire.
Mhm.
I want this, I want that. Because you're giving them hope, you're giving them life again. So we all have those basic things, because the first law of the universe, or the first law of life, is self-preservation, is survival. So we all
Mhm.
have desire. We all have needs, wants, and desires. And so there's people out there that you're looking for, but guess what? They're looking for you too. They're like, where's Sean at? I'm looking for Sean. And sometimes they don't know it until you show up.
Mhm.
I mean, you know what? This is so crazy. I'm just now kind of starting this again with the live YouTube. And I couldn't be on here yesterday. And I got like a few messages, just a few like, Zan, where are you at? I was looking for you. I was waiting for you.
No.
But my point is people, they want you, man. They want
Mhm.
the value that you can bring. And it's out there. And so those three things, man. Now, as a good coach, and I know you're a good listener, give back to me those three things that I just shared with you.
Oh, it is to you attract who you are, right?
Yes.
You're gonna need to when you show up, be authentic, and then the practical is when you show up, the people are waiting for you to be there.
Yeah, and go where they're at. Like if you want to catch
Go where they're
catfish,
yeah.
yeah, if you want to catch, like let's talk from let's say we're hungry, okay, and we like fish, okay. We know that you might have a fish aquarium at home, but you're not gonna eat the goldfish. But we have to. Let's just have some fun. You and I. Let's just talk. Let's have fun. I think we got a little time. Um, this weekend we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna go fishing on Saturday. What's the first thing we're gonna do?
Pick a spot.
Say again.
Probably pick a spot where we want to go fishing.
Okay. So we're gonna come up with a plan or a place that we're gonna go fishing. Okay, but before we get to our destination to go fishing, where do we have to stop before we get there?
Bait shop.
Yes, that's my man. And we're not gonna pick any kind of bait. We're gonna pick a certain type of bait that's gonna attract what that type of fish. Because we already kind of know what kind of fish we want. You can't just throw any type of bait out there. So your bait is guess what? Your lead magnet.
Mhm.
Because your lead magnet is gonna attract them, it's gonna magnetize them to you, and then we can get kind of fancy a certain type of bait, and there's a hook in there too, but that's another story. But it's got like a little. Sometimes you got to put like a little flashy thing on there to get their attention, so they can know that because right now we don't have our line in the water, so they don't even know that we even exist. But by putting that
Mhm.
line in the water, now it's like, oh, now they are aware that we exist. That's the funnel. The first part of the funnel is awareness. Then we have to find a way to get their what attention, and you get their attention by being attractive. I mean, I'm being careful with my language here, but if you go to Instagram, there's women on there. They know how to get your attention, don't they? At first, it's like, oh, you didn't even know she existed. Until like, whoa, look at that, and you're like, oh, let me click on that. And if you click on that, that's the hook. She just gave you, oh, please take this in the right, guys. I'm just trying to because I relate business to relationships, so I'm just trying to put this in the right context. But keep a clean mind when I say this. But she don't, if you look at that, she give you an eyegasm. It's like, whoa, I gotta click on that. And now she got you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an ATM, attention. And once they get your attention, they're gonna get your time. You clicked on it. And then enough time, they're gonna get your money. ATM, attention, time, and money.
Mm.
That's one thing that every woman wants in life. Your ATM, attention, time, and money. And it never stops. It never stops. They want to withdraw every single time they see you. Because women love attention, but so do your customers or your lead magnet.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to play that game. Because guess what? The fish ain't gonna do. They ain't coming to you. You got to go to them. So we got to get that bait. We find the right pond that we're gonna go in, and we have to put the right bait in that water. And check this out. Even if they're not now this is a different set of strategy. Oh, they're not biting. Okay, now I'm gonna come up with a different strategy. You might need to turn your boat around. You might need to go down there. You might need to change your bait. All that strategy and stuff. But we're talking about the basics right now. And so my point I'm making is that there are many fish in the water, and you put the right bait out there with the right hook on it, they're gonna bite. You're gonna come home with some fish because they have needs too, and you're meeting those needs by giving them the bait that they want.
Mm-hmm.
You follow me? Look at Coach Mary.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, I'm just keeping it real, So, because I do this a lot, when I have my clients and we talking, Wally's in the house. What's going on, Wally? Yes. So the IG is working good. When my clients, it depends on who I'm talking with, and then the examples come to me. But I like to simplify things, and if I can make it simple and engaging, interactive and engaging and memorable, then you're like, oh, you remember it better, and then you go do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the main thing. And again, so give me your feedback. What do you think it's going to work for you? Does it resonate with you, or do you still not? You want more? You still not clear?
Oh no, the principle and philosophy and tactic are clear. I tend to overthink. I'm sure a lot of people tend to overthink.
We all do.
So it's going back and like what's really grabbed my attention or got the hamster going in my head is that, attract who you are. So I kind of need to get clear on that. I haven't had that question asked in that way. So we'll see what comes up from there.
And you know what, Sean, it's a good thing. You and I, we both are like, great minds think alike. So people are going to like us, and they're going to like us for different reasons. And reasons that we can't always control. It may be personality, it may be whatever that they connect with us on. But there's people that's gonna like, you know what? I want Zan to be my coach. And there's gonna be people like, no, I don't want Zan. He's got too much energy. He's too whatever. But I like Sean's vibe, and your vibe attracts your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So that's why it's so important to be you, be authentically you, because as you start getting involved with them, if you're fake up front, it's going to show later. And they're like, oh my God, I used to like this guy. What happened? But if you just be authentically you, then you don't have to try to be something else. You just be you. There's people that, listen, I know it's hard to believe. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but it's true. There's people that don't like me, man. They don't like me for whatever reason. And I'm cool with that. I'm like, good. Guess what? I don't have to deal with you because you're not right for me. I'm not right for you. There's people out there, I'm okay with people not liking me because I like me, number one, but I'm not here to serve them. They're not my problem to solve. So that's a good thing because it could be a headache. I don't want no drama in my life, and I don't want the wrong people in my life. I want your tribe is a reflection of your vibe. I want people who get me and I get them, and we connect and we have the best time in the world. Not so when I got to struggle and there's conflict, we're going back and forth. Man, let me tell you guys some of my relationships. This is real talk. If you always got to go back and forth with someone and disagree and argue and fight all the time, this is hard, I know, but they're not right for you. It should be harmony, not disharmony. Harmony. I shouldn't have to fight with you all the time. It's okay to have a couple of disagreements, but if we're always fighting, That's the universe saying that y'all just not, y'all oil and water. You don't match, because anybody that's in your life should be a compliment and a compliment. Compliment, COMPLIMENT. So they should compliment you. Hey, you look good. And it should be a COMPLEMENT. They should make you better. They should compliment you and compliment you. And if that's not happening, then how are you going to grow and get better when they keep dragging you the other way? And so get your ego out of it, control your emotions, and let that person go, or just get rid of it. I'm for real about that, because life is too short to be miserable.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with our clients. They're people too. And if they're not the right match for me, I'm not the right match for them. Somebody else, that's somebody else. Someone else is put on this earth to solve their problem, not me. Bye-bye. Just like anything else. The guy that's coming tomorrow to install our water heater, $2,500. Okay, let me stop.
Oof.
But,
Oof.
man, it is what it is. Got to get it done. We're not trying to call a roofer. That's not, hey man, I need you to come out here. And he come out here like, hey, how you? Okay, you're a roofer, right? Well, my water, I can't do that. He's not here to solve that problem. It's no different than if you got this guy who got I remember this example from a long time ago. This guy has a mansion, but the gift that you have inside of you is a cook, and the cook's supposed to be in the kitchen. But you decide, hey man, you know what? I know he hired me to be a cook, but the living room looks like he needs some designing. No, he didn't. He got someone else he's gonna bring in as a designer for the living room, not you. You're supposed to be cooking. That's your gift. You follow me? Like when we see, we talked about Michael Jordan earlier. His gift was basketball. He tried to play baseball. What happened?
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Look what happened. He tried to play baseball. He went to play baseball and failed miserably. He came back and won. Won. By the way, this is old school for some of you guys out there. Michael Jordan, the greatest. All his peers, everyone has voted he's the greatest basketball player ever. Period. He won 3 championships in a row with the Chicago Bulls back in the 90s. He left and went to play baseball. Failed miserably. Came back and won 3 more championships again. Come on, man. Come on. What if he would have got hurt over there? What if he would have had a broken leg? What if something would have happened to him? He never been able to come back. He was out of his element. His purpose, his gift was basketball, not baseball. He got lucky that he didn't get hurt over there, and he's able to come back and win 3 more championships in a row. You follow me? So
repeat.
Let's be who we are, and everything else will work itself out, and we'll be more happier. That's what I'm a big believer in. I have a program coming out soon called Monetize Your Passion. Another word for passion is love. Let's make money from what we love to do. And your passion is everything. So why do something you're not passionate about? Because you follow me? So yeah. So they're out there, man. Just keep being authentically you. And then let's go out there and put out great content. That's the bait that's going to attract them to you. And then we can go into how do we go about doing that? And I'm pretty sure you already know how to do all that stuff. But how do we put out valuable content to attract the right customers to you? And then as they come to you, you serve them, solve that problem, and then already anticipate the next problem they're going to have before they have it. And then meaning have a product or a service set up in advance that once that problem is solved, here's the next step you can go with me.
Right.
So I give you like a visual. I have a I have a master. It's not even out yet, but I have a master class that's I haven't released yet. But I give you a little bit, a little tidbit on it, so you can have a visual idea about this. I have 5 master classes coming out because it's the 5 funnels that every business needs. And one of the funnels are called the value funnel, VALUE, the value funnel. And you know as well as I do, the deeper you go in the funnel, the more valuable it is. So on the value funnel, each level starts with the letter F. So what you want to do first is you're going to have followers, okay? At the very top of the funnel, you want to get followers. And then you want to turn those followers into fans, and then to turn those fans into friends, and then those friends into family. So the deeper down the funnel they go, the more value they have to you and the more valuable you are to them. Because what you would do for your family, you want to do for your friends. And what you do for your friends, you want to do for your fans. And what you do for your fans, you want to do for your followers. But the followers is the top of the funnel. So it's the same thing as you start bringing people into your funnel, you'll be giving them more and more value. And for that value, they give you more and more value, meaning, the profits. Because, so, and the deeper the funnel, because, you start low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket, and then super high ticket. But we got to start up there. And everything starts with that lead magnet, because that lead magnet is our way of demonstrating value, that we're worth your attention, time, and money. ATM.
ATM.
So yeah, and that's my point. Even like right now, this is your first time here hanging out with us, and I know for sure, and I'm just saying this confidently, not arrogantly, confidently. I know for sure you're gonna leave here with value. For sure, there's no doubt about it. But I'm already set up for that. And it'll be the same thing for you when you find as you start putting out content, you're like, okay, that was worth my time. Oh yeah, I got something out of that. So
Right on.
But thank you, Sean. Anything else, man? I'm here.
No, that was great. I appreciate your time, and cool thing doing the book club on YouTube Live, Instagram Live, everything live. So
this is the first time I did it on Instagram Live. I want to see if it works. So I'm happy that And again, the beautiful thing about both of these platforms is that is that once this is over, it lives on forever. And the Instagram is going to stay up my Instagram. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone, because I could technically take this and then go ahead and edit it and then repurpose it and then try to put it on Instagram, whatever. But this way, I'm trying this new thing. This is a new thing. I'm on. By the way, I don't know, no one asked any technical questions yet, but I'm on StreamYard. So StreamYard, I'm integrated with all my different platforms. I think I'm gonna add LinkedIn also, even though I'm not really on LinkedIn. I'm gonna add it anyways, because there might be one or two fish over there. You never know. So I'm not active on LinkedIn at all. I'm really kind of active on YouTube and Instagram. I'm not even active on Facebook, but I still have Facebook tied to it, because again, there might be one or two fish over there, right? So, but my main focus is Instagram and YouTube. Well, StreamYard just came out last week with this new way of streaming to Instagram. And so I'm like, I got to try this out. And so this is my first time trying it out. And there are people that's on Instagram that's not in YouTube. So they're still getting the message. So we'll see how, once I turn everything off, we'll see if it stays and whatever. So, but you got to try it, because it's technology. You use technology to your advantage. And this is another way of us going out there. By me putting out this content like this, it's another way of, putting the bait out there. And by the way, guys, now this is another way. This is a little fun. Guys, if you are enjoying this content and it's helping you, share this with other people. There you go. Because they know people I don't know. They know people I don't know, and they might want to share with somebody. And you never know, right? So please share it, and if
this was shared to you, subscribe.
Yeah, right? Subscribe, like, all that good stuff, but share, because sharing is caring. And also, for all the other content makers out there, this is what you guys could use with this content. Even you, Sean, you go like, hey guys, I was just on here and I asked this question, boom, now you got content off this content, or you can say, guys, I'm part of this book club and I'm learning about how to do $100 million leads. And here's one or two ideas I took from tonight. Now you got content. I'm hooking you up. So you ain't even got to create content. You can just piggyback off this content and let your people know. So you follow me? So that's why I chose to do this the way I'm doing this. But this way, it's a multiplying effect. It's a win-win for everybody. And for people that's not even here, it's a win-win for them too. So, and that's why I said, you know what? I'm going to do this in 2024. I'm going to do it every single month and probably for the rest of my life, because I love reading books. Books are number. If someone asks me, say, how did you grow and become whatever? Books. I read. I love reading. But then I go beyond that, and this is not for everybody, but I think it should be. But I don't just read, I study. And I don't just study, I apply. And then I don't just apply it, I share it. And that's what we're doing here. And I think that is so important. And then I don't just share it, I bring my man up and I can serve. You know? And lastly, once you serve, then you can help solve a problem. And I hope that we solve this problem. And that's what it's all about. So that's me in a nutshell. And now people know, because you don't even got to worry about your niche or your brand. Just be you. And it's like now you already fit a niche. You know, you it's an extension of you. Just be you, and everything else is an extension thereof. You follow me? People not coming over here to find out about. Let me think of something that's kind of. I'm in Vegas, so they're not coming. Oh, let's learn about dispensaries. I don't talk about that, so they're not going to come over here for that. They want inspiration and motivation and strategy and coaching and confidence and business ideas. They come here for that. So that's what I'm going to attract. So I'm not worried about not finding the right person. They're going to come over here for that. You know, that's what we're putting out there. Because what we give, we get. We plant a seed. You plant an apple seed, you're not going to get an orange grove. You're going to get an apple tree, right? So that's what it's all about. Yep.
Right on.
Yeah, man. I put some X in that. Any other questions out there before we move on, guys? Any other questions? I don't see any yet, but yeah. Hey, Sean, thank you so much, man. You're always welcome back. You know, you and I, we're going to talk behind the scenes anyways. We got some stuff, man. And this is how you find out if people if they're the real deal or not, you know? This is how you find out.
Yeah.
Because people, let me tell you one more thing. On live, well, if you're not doing live, you're doing pre-recorded, I can read the script, I can get it all made up, you can fake it, but live is live, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake the funk, you're live, you know? It's the real deal.
Yeah.
So, the real deal, Holyfield. Okay. Well, Sean, thank you for coming up, man. I hope that served you. I hope it helped. And I just want to make sure before you leave, are you clear? Because if not, I can come up with another example, another strategy.
Yeah, no, I have an action step, which is to really, I guess, two-step, analyze how I've been showing up and make sure that that's me and not a version of me trying to fit, the square hole in a circle puzzle.
Yes, and the biggest thing out there, and then this is gonna tough for some people out there. I'm not gonna call no names like the Gary V's and the Tony Robbins and the XYZ out there, the Grant Cardone, da 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 da. Don't try to be them, man. Be you. Be you. Don't worry about, oh my God, they're already in this space, so I can't be in a BS. Just because somebody in a space and they're talking about that subject, you go out there and give your version of it, your perspective, because there's people out there, like I told you earlier, there's people out there that's gonna like you and not like me for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. And vice versa. Mm-hmm. There's people out there like, oh man, Tony Robbins talk about this, but no, I want you to teach me. I want you to tell me, because they connect with you for whatever reason. I'll give you a quick example. Brendon Burchard, if people know who people know, there was some things he wasn't going to talk about because like what Tony Robbins kind of dominate that market. Look how big he is, because he decided, you know what? Mm-hmm. People, they might want a younger version of that. They might want, he don't have all the energy of Tony Robbins. He's just Brendon. Now you got people that are trying to be like Brendon. But Brendon wasn't trying to be like Brendon. He was trying to be like, look, I'll give another example. I come from the celebrity world or the entertainment world. You know how many comedians try to be like Eddie Murphy? And to this day, if I say Eddie Murphy, they don't think of Eddie Murphy's stand-up. But if I say Chris Rock, man, Chris Rock is not Eddie, but he tried to be like him. Martin Lawrence is not Eddie Murphy, but he tried to be like him. Chris Tucker, he's not Eddie Murphy, but he tried to be like him. They all, but then someone came out and said, no, man, be you. Now they're all doing comedy, but they all have their own slice of the pizza. Same thing with hip hop or rappers. It's like are they all rappers? They're not. Eminem is not the same as Dr. Dre, and they work together. Dr. Dre is not the same as Snoop Dogg. They have a different flow. Snoop Dogg is not the same as Tupac, but they all kind of hang out. They all kind of rap together, but they all making millions, and they all got their own album, their own niche. Same thing with us. Take it away from the people. Let's go to the other world. McDonald's sells burgers, but so does Wendy's. So do In-N-Out Burger. So do Burger King. They all are multi-billion-dollar companies selling burgers. Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Papa John. I can go. You follow me? So there's room out here for everybody. Just be authentically you.
Mm-hmm.
Just be you. I don't care about these gurus. Great. I learned a little bit from Alex Hormozi. Okay, but I'm going to be me. And that's one thing they can't be. Nobody can be you.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people get tired of the old and tired. They want something new. They want fresh blood or a fresh face. They want a fresh perspective. And I know I bring something different than anybody else bring. And if you don't like it, bye-bye, go. And if you like it, let's go. Because if you like it, you're about to love it. You follow me? Mm-hmm. So just be you, man. Be you. That's why God put you here on this earth. To be you. He put you on this earth at this specific time in human history. He didn't put you on this earth back in 1800, 1600, 1300. You could have been born in China. You could have been born in Nepal. You could have been born in, you follow me? You was born here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for that. So let's just be us.
You got it.
Let's go, man. It's 2020.
Let's do it.
Thank you for coming up, man. I appreciate you trusting me and coming up and being open. I could not get all this out in a text. That's why I like this. You follow me? I couldn't get all this. I couldn't feel your energy. I couldn't feel your, read your body language. I couldn't ask you follow-up questions. Mm-hmm. Just can't do that in text. I mean, I would have did the best I could, but it'd been very limited. This right here, you're gonna get more. You're gonna receive more value this way, because this is what we do. We're both coaches, and this is what we do. And one day I'm gonna have a question for you, like, Sean, I need help with this. Help me out. You're like, Zan, do that. Like, cool. Let me write that down. Okay, what? Because my questions are always gonna be around marketing. The art of coaching, I got down pat. The business of coaching, the marketing of it, I'm good at it, but I want to get better. And sometimes to get better is to find out other strategies and other ideas out there. Because I know you got a wealth of it. And so I'm looking forward to digging for some of that gold one day, man.
I'm here for it. So let me know if you have. I don't think I shared with you before, but my former life was software engineer. Working at some big companies you probably know. So if you have technology questions, maybe that shouldn't be saying that's not alive for the open world, but hit me up.
So are you tech savvy?
Yeah.
Let me ask you real quick, and I won't get too much into this, but just what platform do you use for your stuff? Do you use ClickFunnels? Do you use Kajabi? Who do you use right now?
Kajabi. I use Kajabi.
Oh my God! Oh, come on, man! Hey, that's my number one right there, man. Hey, how long you been with Kajabi? How long you been with Kajabi?
I've been about.
We're talking shop right now, guys. If you have any questions, I will answer your questions. We're gonna be wrapping up real soon. But me and Sean, you guys are just privy to our conversation now. So, but you have any questions, guys? We don't want to bore you or whatever. Please ask. I'll be asked to come up. I will hook you up. Whatever you guys need. But right now, I'm being selfish. So I'm talking about man right here. So how long you been with Kajabi?
I'm a founding member with the new version. So I used the old version of it and then got on and
Can I show you something real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Check this out. And you're gonna know what this is. You're gonna know exactly what this is. I'm gonna grab this. Oh goodness. Gotta here and this. Okay, so I'm taking this off. I'll be back over there in 1 second. Okay, I'm coming.
All right. Ugh. I'm gonna speculate. I think it's
Oh yeah, baby. Awesome. Yeah. Let's go. Here they go.
Pins, right?
Yeah. So
awesome.
so this was the first one, right? Founder. I don't know if you can see that. Founder.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And
Nice.
this was one we just had last year. Well, not yeah. Well, you can say last year. The Kajabi Hero Live,
Right on.
and we got the
The
yeah.
mug,
So I got
all
all the
the
goodies.
swag.
Yeah, I got. Were you able to attend the Kajabi Hero Live we just had?
I haven't actually attended any of them yet.
Oh man,
I've always had a conflict.
Dude, it is like out of this world. It is like the best ever. I've been talking about the Kajabi here. Every year, Kajabi has a big summit, big conference, 3 or 4 day conference, and I go every single time. Well, this is the second one they had in person because we had the pandemic. But yeah, I go to every single one, man. Because I think the first one was in 2019, and then 2020 we couldn't do it. In 2021 they didn't do it. In 2022 they didn't do it. But 2023 they did this one. So yeah. So I got yeah. So when you say you're a Kajabian, come on, he's a Kajabian, man. Let's go. And you know how good Kenny and them treat us when we're founders. So when we are founders,
yeah.
I got the pen, I got all the like on here in the show. Let me see if I can find it. Look on here. It shows well, On Your Destiny. Right here is we kind of geek it out, guys, but this is like founder, the founder pen. So they give us all this stuff, man. So this is I get super excited about Kajabi because Kajabi, I'm gonna be doing some videos on Kajabi, and I don't want to sound over the top like Kajabi changed my life. I'm gonna say this is how Kajabi benefited my business, but in a way, it kind of changed my life, man. So
yeah, I could say as a technical person, when I didn't want to come home, work on my side business when I was still working at Apple, I just didn't want to deal with technology and just wanted it to work and do its thing and not have 50 bajillion different things of software. I just wanted one place for it all. Kajabi was my home, and I absolutely love it for that reason. So
would you guys listen?
I cannot say anything too good.
Will you please listen? You know how many clients I've had that came to me and they're so frustrated about technology and this and that. They have their email over here. They have their payment process over here. They have their website over here. Their landing, all this, and you got to integrate all that stuff. And then like somebody updated their version over here, or this not working, and the whole system crashes. And then even they say, "Oh, well, Kajabi is this much money." They're like, "Yeah, that's really cheap to run a business." Can you imagine opening up a storefront? I mean, just the electricity alone is gonna get you. But when you start paying for all these different softwares out there and on these different platforms, if you add it up, it's way more than what you're paying for Kajabi every month. And you have to learn all those different platforms. You have no control when they might update or whatever, another version comes out and then it doesn't totally sink in with and when your stuff is not working, guess who the customer blame? You. They're like, "Oh, it's not your fault because Zapier didn't work. Oh, it's not your fault." No, they blame you. My account I can't get into my account. They come at you. And so I'd rather be at one platform that's all in one, that's the number one leader in the industry, and everything integrates and works together harmoniously. Harmoniously, guys. And you got one sign in. I don't have to sign in here, and I just got one platform to learn. One. Now I can get on about doing this. Now I worry about all the other stuff in the background. Because guys, when you're running a business, there's front end and back end. You take care of the back end before you take care of the front end. And that part of that back end is the unsexy stuff. Like, oh, I got to put together my website. Oh, I got to do my settings. Oh, I've got to set up my opt-in page and my forms. Yeah, that's the unsexy stuff, but you got to do that first because you go out here and say, "Hey, guys, and you give them a call to action. Where are they going to go? Unless you already have it set up beforehand."
Yeah.
So you do the back end
I've seen.
What's that?
The amount of people I've seen are like, "Hey, come, buy my thing," and then it's like, "Okay, how do I pay for it?" And then they go, you got to be able to. You don't have a business if you can't
And that's how you gotta have it.
So.
And that's a lot when my clients come to me, the first thing we work on is the back end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the front end is all sexy. I get it, but you got to do the back end first. And even in, I'm being careful here, Zan, be careful. Even in relationships, when I used to coach guys, and like, yeah, we can go out, give me a pickup line. No pickup lines, man. Have a conversation with the woman. Respect her. Have a conversation. What do I say? Say hi. It's just like, I'm not gonna, even if I gave you a pickup line, it's not gonna work because I have the confidence to back it up. And you ain't gonna say it or do it the way I say it. Because it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. So I can tell you what to say, but you're not gonna do it the way I do. It works for me, it may not work for you. But at the end of the day, if I gave you the best pickup line in the world, fine, you got her attention and it worked. Now what? You still gotta have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you need to have confidence so you can have a confident conversation, because the conversation creates a communication that creates the connection. But if you can't communicate, dude, you're gonna have a problem. So let's work on your communication. Let's work on the back end. Let's work on you first before we go out there. And also, we got to go work out. If she decides, hey, I want to come over, what does your place look like? So that's the back end. Clean your place up first, man, because you just come to your place. She's like, take me home. Well, you just got here. You didn't take your coat off. No, this place smells. Take me home. So you've already, all that back end got to be done right. You know? You gotta have the music set, the candlelight. That's gotta be right. So all that stuff. So when someone comes to your website, there should be benefit right away. There should be a lead magnet that gives them benefit right away. Not so much about me. No. They come to your website should be profitable. Soon as they land on your website, there should be something that they can gain right away. And that's all that back end stuff. So, man, you already won me over big time. You're a founder. You're not just a Kajabian. You are a founder. So, man, we're going to be besties, man, for sure. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So thank you, Sean. And you know what, Sean, I've got some ideas already for us, but we'll talk later. But I'm like, when we was talking about earlier about content and stuff, just off the top of my dome right now, there's things that you and I can talk about behind the scenes and come on here together. And do you have a YouTube and StreamYard and all that stuff set up?
I have a StreamYard account, so I know that it connects super easy.
Okay, and
I've done some Instagram lives.
You have, okay. So what I'm saying, and this is something to think about. I want you to think about this in the background, because you and I, we're connected, man. But there's ways that you can come onto mine, or I can come onto yours, and we can set aside 30 minutes or 45 minutes, talk about 2 or 3 things, subject matter, and then you take that, boom, you got content now. We can do the same thing on Instagram. We can hop on Instagram, and you can do yours, so I can do mine, and we get on there, and we could do this. I mean, dude, right now, I'm even, because I'm kind of biased now. I'm definitely favoritism because you're a Kajabi and a founder. Dude, I'm at a point now. I want to say to you, and you think about this. I'm saying this live. Should I cut this out? No, I'm not going to cut it out. Behind the scenes, we'll talk, but we might want to think about doing something weekly. We could do something weekly, because there's a lot of good content we could put out there, not just in regards to our subject matter and our topic and our niche, but just Kajabi alone. Like, all right, guys, how do you create a website on Kajabi? And we can just give, we can go back and forth. I'm like, hey, you need this. Here's your domain name here. And we even can have where we can do over the shoulder screen. We can share our screen. Like, okay, yeah, this way you go, boom, you click that. You see the website, go down the page and click that. Boom. You want to do a landing page, click landing page. Boom. Now you can set this up and set up a waiting, a waiting. I can't even think right now, but coming soon page or waiting, whatever, and boom. So, because even if the offer is now, I know what it is. Even if the offer is not ready yet, you can create a waiting list, which is really still like the coming soon page. But you can do all that in Kajabi.
Yeah.
You follow me? So there's ways that we can really develop this and run with this, and that question you had doesn't even exist anymore.
Right on.
It's more fun when you got more than It's more fun when it's only one person doing it. Because it really is true. There's strength in numbers, and we know that Team, together everyone achieves more. But I put an S on it. So teams, together everyone achieves more success.
Like that.
So everyone, together, TEAMS. So together, everyone achieves more success. And that's what it's all about. Because I think in 2024, I think the big 3 C's, and this is my opinion, guys, in 2024, it's really 4. I'm always going to lead with confidence, guys. If you want to give me an extra one, it's be clarity. Having clarity is everything in 2024. Clarity is power, but that's an extra one. But here's the main 4 C's. It's actually more than that. Okay, let me give you a set of C's, guys, and then you can edit it how you want to. Number 1, clarity. Clarity is everything. You must have clarity. Okay, and when I say clarity, I'm talking about what is your purpose on this earth? What is your mission? What's your vision? And what's your passion? Get very clear on that. That's going to lead and guide everything else. Number 2, confidence. There is no success without confidence. There's so much doubt out here that you're going to have. There's going to be so much. There's going to be self-doubt and doubt from everybody else. So you'll have that inner doubt and the outer doubt coming at you. You're going to have, there's going to be negativity out there. There's going to be distractions out there. There's going to be all these different things out there. And confidence is the thing that's going to overcome all that. So you got to have more confidence. But along with confidence, confidence creates competence. So it's the competence loop. So the more confidence you have, the more competence you have. The more competence you have, the more confidence you have. Think of confidence. Confidence is a combination of mindset and skill set. Competence is skills, and skills pay the bills. So you're going to need clarity, confidence, competence. Number 4, you're going to need commitment. People talking about being consistent. We'll throw that in there. But what creates consistency? Commitment. And when you're committed, you'll be consistent. So let me give you 3 more real quick extra ones. We say clarity, confidence, competence, commitment. Here's 3 more. And this is where we come in. You're going to need coaching, because success is a team sport, and you're not going to make it by yourself. You could try to do that solo thing, but solo is a no-no. It's a no-go, because life gets in the way and too many things happen. And if you don't have someone backing you up, like a coach, to help you stay inspired and motivated and supported and being there for you. And when you have those moments of doubts, because we all have them, but your coach is going to make you believe in yourself again. And not just believe, but achieve. But you can't achieve until you first believe. And someone besides yourself got to believe in you more in 2024. And you need coaching, but you also need community. That's the other C. A community of like-minded people coming together, because people make people. We feed off each other. And you want to be around the right community. And within that community, there's 2 more C's. You're going to create connections like me and my brother did here. And you should create collaborations. And that's what we're talking about, maybe doing it once. Because if you start collaborating, guess what? You're gonna start creating more. And then you get more capital. Because we live in this is a capitalist society. You got to get capital, baby. Come on now. Or maybe some people keep it simple. Cash.
There you go.
Come on now. 2024, let's get some cash. So those, I gave you a lot of C's, but you can go back and watch the replay. I'm not going to edit that out. So watch the C's, but out of all those C's, take out the 4 in 2024 that matters most to you. What matters? What the 4 C's that matter the most to me out of all those C's I just talked about is confidence. Always gonna be number 1 for me. Competence. Wow, there's so many good ones. But I'm gonna go with coaching, because that's who I am. That's my purpose. That's my calling. And then I'm gonna say, oh man, it's so hard to decide. I want to say community, but I'm looking at people like this, and I want to say collaborations. Because, and it's hard to decide because all the C's are so good. But the most important C is your calling. What is your calling? Because we all have a calling. We weren't just placed here by accident. We was placed here on purpose at this specific time in human history. What is your calling? We got you. Okay, let me go, man. We've been on here for a long time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go work on my congruence. So
yeah, congruence. I love it. Yeah. Congruence. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. And if you meet that special someone out there, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta make sure there's chemistry. We're still in C's, okay? Make sure there's chemistry, compatibility, and connection. Because if you got connection, you'll get some affection. Let me stop. Okay,
right
okay.
on.
So see, you bring out the best of me. All these C's, man. Come on now. So that
camaraderie.
We'll have a lot of fun together, man. And that's what I'm saying, man. You want to be with someone that you connect with, that brings out the best in you, that takes you to that next level. And it's effortless, right? We're not even, it's no stress. It's just, we complement one another, man. Let's go. Come on. And man, I know Kajabi don't start with a C, but it sounds like it. But Kajabi. Oh yeah. So yeah, man. And we both are coaches, man. That's the best thing. If you guys didn't know this, Sean is a CHPC coach. And I'm gonna let him tell you what those initials stand for.
It's Certified High Performance Coach.
Ooh, yeah. So
yeah. That's what we're talking about with Certified High Performance Coach. It's being clear, it's being energetic, it's being courageous. That's another C. You know, maybe confident and courageous are the same thing. Talking about productivity and influence.
They're first cousins, but they are separate entities. You know, they complement one another, but courage and confidence are two different things. And but they have two different distinctions. I'm very big on distinctions. Courage is not confidence, confidence is not courage, but they intertwine. But yeah, continue on.
Yeah, so courageous, kind of courageous, productivity, your people skills, how you relate to one another, all in service of being your best you, right? Yeah. In your work, in your relationships, in your health, and all that. So, just this is what we do as coaches. It's basically one of those domains we're gonna be helping you excel and beat whatever is normal in your life there. So,
and you know what I think? I think we have something that's really special for people. Well, him and I coming together is going to be a powerhouse because we are coming together. It's just we're going to work out our schedules in the background. We're going to figure this out. But the beautiful thing about what we do as coaches, you get a tag team, a double team here. Is you get the business side of it, the back end of it, the tech part of it. Because the tech part, and let's be honest, I'm definitely being honest, the tech part tripped me up for a long time. It had me stuck. And I got the tech figured out. But you still have to get that part of the business figured out because tech, I always talk about the three-headed monsters. Some of my old school people know what I'm talking about real quick, but the three-headed monsters are tech, marketing, and sales. And you got to slay that three-headed monster or you would not have a successful business. And they all go together. Because especially when you start getting more advanced, we're talking about systems and automations. Man, you better, especially when you get to email automations, you don't want to have to do a manual email every single day. You want that email sequence that you do in Kajabi. Okay. So it can go out automatically, you know? And then you also want to create products and programs so you can put on Evergreen and you have a system where you're making money while you're doing something else, while you're sleeping, while you're traveling, whatever. But technology is integrated to making all that happen. And now we got AI. Are you kidding me? And now they're about to, I'm sure you already got the beta version of Creative Studio and Kajabi. They're about to release that to the whole everybody. All that, and because you have people like us, we make it easy. We make it easy for you. Because if not, it's going to be hard. You get frustrated. You're trying to figure this thing out. And while you're trying to figure it out, you can't be making money. You can't be making content. You can't be out there connecting with the people that you need to be giving value to. We speed up the process for you. And now you got double two people? Man, come on. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on.
We got you.
Oh, man. Now, you guys also going to be making an investment. We ain't doing it for free now. So, but that's
Yeah.
another story. I mean, maybe he will, but not me. I'm in business. I'm in the business to make a profit, baby. Let's go.
I've been tech support for my family since I was 9. Like, I'm done doing that stuff for free. So,
but it's only fair because if we're charging you, whatever we're charging you, for our time, our services, our expertise, our experience, our wisdom, and our knowledge and everything else, you're gonna make 10 times that. You come into a program that we're teaching and say we're charging $997 or $1,000. Once you learn that, you have that skill set. Now you're able to go and make 10 times that, 20 times that, and you get to keep the skill set. I mean, it's a lot of good stuff coming out, man. This is 2024, and we didn't come together by accident. So the most important thing, we're gonna help a lot of people out there. We're gonna virtually hold your hand. Because a lot of times people are afraid. They don't understand the tech. They don't understand what to do next. They have doubts. They have fears. They have all kind of stuff going on. And we're there to make sure they have the confidence and the competence and make sure we get their business up and running so they can ching ching, There's 2 more C's. Ching ching. So we're having fun right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been on here since 4:30. It's 6:09 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Any last minute things you want to share with them? Oh, you know what? By the way, since you're here and you've been so generous with your time, we've been having a good time. Is there a way people can contact you? They want to learn more about you or hear about you?
Yeah. So I am at Coach Sean Butner on YouTube.
Okay, so I'm gonna type that in. I'm gonna type at Coach. It's an underscore. Just
I think it's underscore between all the words. Now I'm like in my head about it.
Sean. Okay, and then how do you spell your last name again? Butt
Ner.
Bu.
So yes, I got made fun of a lot growing up.
Butner. Okay, that's okay. look, I would say, look, you guys can't read them because it said "ner" on the end, Butner, not just they cutting it short. So
yeah.
But anyways, right there, you guys can contact Sean here. Is that correct? At Coach Sean Butner.
Yeah.
So you can contact them there. You guys know how to contact me, and so guys, once we talk behind this, because look, I got to make sure I'm a good fit for Sean. And he's a good fit for me. I already know he's a good fit for me, but I want to make sure I properly could be a good fit for him, serve him. And if all is well, because we're going to talk behind the scenes, if all is well, y'all going to be seeing a lot of stuff from him and I. Because we ain't messing around, man. This is 2024, and we're here to serve you more. We're here to give you more. So we're going to hook you up. All right? Okay, that's it. Anything else, Sean? You good? Anything else?
No, I'm great. So thank you for spending so much time.
Yeah, man.
One question turned into a whole bunch of good stuff. So
when it's your passion, it's fun for me, man. Yeah. I'm having a good time. I love this, man. I get to wake up and do this for a living. Are you kidding me? And help people put smiles on their faces and make their lives better. And I don't just want to make them feel better. I want to make them have more money, too. Because this is a different conversation. I'm not going to have it right now. But there's people that say, oh, money will make you happy. BS. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Look, I got to pay these guys $2,500 for my water tank. Give me $2,500 to see if I'm not happy or not. Pay for my water tank, okay? for the water heater. $2,500? I mean, I got to get, but it's like, you give me $3,000. Don't tell me I'm not going to be happy. But let me not get into all that. Money don't make you happy. So we're gonna work on that money mindset because I was told money doesn't matter. Money doesn't make you happy. Come on, man. But let me not get into all that. Not tonight. You know what? I got some episodes coming up on that. And I don't care if you disagree, if it's controversial, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you some facts. I'm gonna give you facts to back up what I'm saying. You got your feelings. I'm gonna give you facts, and my facts are gonna overcome your feelings. And if they don't, it is what it is. But we're working on that money mindset this year. Oh, for sure. And that means I'm gonna knock out some of those false beliefs that was just inserted in us that we didn't even ask to have, that somebody gave to us, whether it's from church or school or our parents or whoever gave us these false beliefs, limiting beliefs that shows up in our life today that's kind of self-sabotaging us. And this shouldn't be that way. Well, we're going to recognize what they are. We're going to identify them, and we're going to change them. Because this is kind of deep. I'm about to say this. Your thoughts make your beliefs, right? But your beliefs are not who you are, but they make you who you are. But your beliefs are not who you are, but they make you who you are. But we can change our beliefs. Therefore, we can change who we are. And sometimes we are carrying beliefs subconsciously that we did not create. Somebody else created and gave it to us at a time where we could not choose. We were so young that they just gave it to us as a child. We didn't question it because it's like, oh, that's what gave it to me. That's an authority figure. Again, whether it's your parents or your older brother and sister or siblings or your friends or TV or movies or religion or whatever, but they're there and they're not serving you. And we're going to do something about that this year. If I have anything to say about it. So I'm doing something about mine. And so if you're hanging out with me, we're going to be doing something about yours too. We're going to change those money. Money does make you happy. Okay. All right. All right, Sean. I gotta go. You gotta go. Listen, man, this has been fun. But you see what you bring out of me, man? Dude, we're gonna have so much fun. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk behind the scenes. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you down, but thank you so much, Sean, for everything, man. Okay.
Yeah, likewise, Sam.
All right. Thank you,
thanks.
brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was my man Sean. That's my brother right there, man. That's my brother. I'm gonna start brother Sean in the house. Anybody else got any questions out there before we wrap it up? Anybody over there on Instagram got any questions before we wrap it up? We're about to wrap it up. Yep, wrap it up. Let's go. We've been going for like a good hour and a half, man. We've been going for what, since 4:30. We've been going for more than an hour and a half. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. No more questions out there. Okay, cool. Wally's in the house, my man. Wally's in the house. I love it, man. Yes, he says, AKA, build your tribe, a loyal and trusted community. Man, that is that 1,000 true fans. For real. 1,000 true fans. So you guys probably missed some of the earlier, but we talked about the value funnel. And one of the levels is fans. Let's get those 1,000 true fans. Yep. The real concept behind that is getting 1,000 true fans is that if you want to make 6 figures a year, you have 1,000 true fans. All they have to do in a given calendar year is spend $100 with you. So $100 times 1,000 makes 100,000, makes you 6 figures. And there's enough people out here for you to develop and connect with 1,000 true fans. And you want to make 6 figures, 1,000 true fans at whatever service or product you're offering, they all they got to do is spend $100 with you for that given year. And now you got 6 figures. So So what he was saying right here, yep. Build your tribe and loyal, trusted community. 1,000 true fans. Okay, guys, that's it for it. That's it. Thank you so much, guys. I will send out a memo or do a live, let you know what day we're gonna be doing this again next week. We can't do it on Wednesday because I have an appointment. Well, that's too much information. But anyways, we're supposed to be here at 4:30. At 4:00 next Wednesday, I have a dentist appointment. I got to do my little cleaning, my little annual thing, whatever. Every 6 months I go. So I can't get out of that appointment. So I've got to do that next Wednesday. So I can't be here. So either we're going to do this the day before or the day after. I'm not sure if it's going to be Tuesday or Tuesday or Thursday, but it can't be next Wednesday. And then the following week, we'll be back on Wednesday. But I have a dentist appointment and I cannot get out of it. And I need it, so I can smile. All right. So that's a lot of personal information, but your family, right? So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. And once again, guys, by the way, the book, the assignment for next week, right here is section 3. Section 3. Section 3 is about getting leads. I believe that's the name of it. Section 3 is about get leads. Okay. It's a really big section too. So it's a lot. So, but that's we're gonna talk about next week. Okay, section 3 of the $100 Million Leads book. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful upcoming weekend. And I know it's still kind of a little bit past the beginning of the year, but still, I want to say happy 2024, and this is gonna be the best year of your life. Okay, especially if you're hanging out with me. All right, thank you, guys. See you later. Goodbye, Instagram. Woohoo! And goodbye, YouTube. Thank you so much, guys.